Welcome back. All right, so we got 8 games on Saturday in the NHL. It's a different kind of game. Are any of them in Canada? Nope. So for Hockey Night in Canada, it's going to be a little different tomorrow, isn't it? Games based in the U.S. and all that. So we're starting at 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, with the Edmonton Oilers and against the New York Rangers. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Edmonton on February 17th. For the Oilers, they are 10-10 on the season. Zach Hyman with 9 goals, 10 assists, 19 points has been fantastic for them offensively. Nugent Hopkins is having a career year as well with 9 goals, 12 assists for 21 points. On the Rangers side, 10-7-4 is their overall record. Panarin, as prominent as he is, his scoring has actually kind of dropped off a bit lately. 5 goals, 18 assists for 23 points. The 5 goals seems too low. Trocheck with 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points has given them, some decent scoring numbers. Then at 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific, we've got the Calgary Flames in against the Carolina Hurricanes on October 22nd. The Flames won this meeting in Calgary 3-2. For the Flames, they are 9-8-3 on the season. Lindholm, 6 goals, 10 assists for him thus far. Ruzicka got pulled off the first line in 10 games. He has 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points. We'll see if he ends up back on the first line. For Carolina, they're 10-6-5 on the season. Aho, 9 goals, 14 assists, 23 points. Nason, 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points. He got a goal today. And for Carolina, they need to turn this around. They're winless in 5. So this is 2 teams that have been struggling lately. Don't be surprised if this game gets kind of physical and a little testy at points because both teams should play that way. Then at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific, we've got the St. Louis Blues in against the Florida Panthers. First of 2 meetings, they'll meet again on February 14th. For St. Louis, they are 10-10 overall. Thomas with 4 goals, 15 assists for 19 points. Jordan Kyrou, 7 goals, 9 assists, 16 points. So these are the guys who, St. Louis has been counting on to turn it around, and they have. The team is now sitting back at 500 with back-to-back losses. Florida, 10-8-2 on the season. Barkov, 5 goals, 13 assists, 18 points in his 19 games he's played. Colin White's been quite the find for them. 5 goals, 6 assists, 11 points. He's producing pretty well. Then we get into the 7 o'clock starts. There's only 2 of them. It's not really an overly busy day in total. 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Pittsburgh Penguins. This is the final meeting, too. November 11th, Pittsburgh won 4-3. Then November 15th, Toronto won 5-2. The home team hasn't won a game yet, so this is the rubber match. For Toronto, they're 12-5-5. Should feel pretty good coming off that win over Minnesota today. Matthews, 9 goals, 12 assists for 21 points. He had opportunities today, didn't get a goal, but they won. Tavares, 12 goals, 13 assists, 25 points. He's had a really solid season thus far. For Pittsburgh, they're 11-7-3 on the season. Carter, 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points. Had opportunities tonight, didn't go in the net. Paling did get a couple of goals in their game today, so he has 4 goals, 3 assists thus far. We'll see if that hot streak continues into tomorrow's game. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start as well between the Washington Capitals and the New Jersey Devils. On October 24th, Washington beat New Jersey 6-3. It's one of those rare defeats New Jersey has suffered. The 3rd and 4th meetings between these teams will be March 9th as well as April 13th. For Washington, they're 9-10-3 on the season. Ovechkin with 11 goals and 10 assists for 21 points. Kuznetsov, 3 goals, 13 assists, 16 points. Had a nice goal falling down and all that. So we'll see whether or not Kuznetsov gets another one and if Ovechkin stays hot in his quest for 800 goals. For New Jersey, they're 17-4. They just looked very dominant against Buffalo for most of that game today. Hischier with 9 goals, 14 assists for 23 points. Hughes, 8 goals, 14 assists for 22 points. But overall, the depth in New Jersey has been fantastic. We'll see if Washington can come up with the magic they found in that 6-3 win earlier this year. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific start between the Philadelphia Flyers and the New York Islanders. This is the first of 4 meetings. They'll meet again on November 29th, February 6th, as well as April the 8th. For Philadelphia, they're 7-9-5 on the season. Kevin Hayes, 6 goals, 14 assists, 20 points. Farabee, 4 goals, 9 assists for 13 points for him. On the Islanders front, they're 14-8 on the season. Brock Nelson, 10 goals, 11 assists for 21 points. Dobson, 6 goals, 9 assists for 15 points. So, yeah, the Islanders have been playing well. The Flyers have had a lot of struggles. They're getting points here and there, but, yeah, they've fallen 2 games below NHL 500. They've won 7 out of 21 games. The writing's on the wall with the Flyers. Then at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, we have the second meeting of the year between Dallas and Colorado. The first time they met was a 3-2 shootout victory for Colorado on November 21st, where Ottinger stole a point. But Ottinger played tonight, so it's probably going to be Wedgwood tomorrow in Denver. The third and fourth meetings will be March 4th and April 1st. For the Dallas Stars, they're 12-5-4. They can't afford to be down in the third period as they have been in their last couple of games, or Colorado will beat them. Jamie Benn, 10 goals, 14 assists, 24 points. He's looking like the old Jamie Benn again. Robertson has been excellent. 18 goals, 16 assists for 34 points. So, yeah, Robertson continues to be ridiculous. On the Colorado front, they're 11-6-1. Makar, 6 goals, 15 assists, 21 points. Rantanen, 13 goals, 15 assists for 28 points. Rantanen was all around the net against the Canucks, and he is in most games. So we'll see if he can get a goal tomorrow night against Dallas. And then the one late start, 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern. Vancouver in against Vegas. Vancouver coming off of a victory over Colorado, which they needed because of the loss against Vegas on November 21st. That was a 5-4 comeback victory for Vegas. This is the second of 3 meetings. They'll meet again on March 21st. The Vancouver Canucks, 7-10-3, still a mediocre record. But Horvat has been anything but mediocre. And 16 goals, 6 assists for 22 points. Excellent numbers for Horvat. Quinn Hughes, noteworthy, in that in 16 games he has 18 assists. So, offensively, very good season for Quinn Hughes thus far. On the Vegas front, they're 16-5-1 overall. Carlson with 5 goals, 10 assists, 15 points. He's been very impressive this year. And Stone just doing Stone stuff. 9 goals, 9 assists, 18 points. He's been very good, solid two-way forward. Might have been one of the better forwards tonight against the Seattle Kraken as well. He did have a really nice play to set up a goal, but in general, they're coming off of a loss against Seattle, so they probably going to feel pretty ornery. Oh, and look, it's the Canucks. So we'll see how it goes. Let me know your picks in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through you just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.